Ever notice how your car suddenly turns into a panicked hall monitor the moment you start reversing? 1 second, you're backing up confidently, and the next, your bumper starts beeping like it's warning you about an incoming asteroid. But behind that dramatic soundtrack is a surprisingly smart system. One that knows exactly when a wall, pole, or stray shopping cart is getting a little too close for comfort. And let's be honest, parking sensors have saved more bumpers, mirrors, and dignity than any other invention in modern car history. They've prevented arguments, avoided insurance claims, and spared countless people from performing the awkward get-out-and-check maneuver in crowded parking lots. I'm Professor Everything, and today we'll be answering the question, how do parking sensors detect walls? Right here on Explaining Everything. Before we go deep, here's the simplest way to understand parking sensors. They're dolphins, or bats, or that one friend who clicks their tongue and pretends they can sense where the furniture is. Parking sensors use echolocation, except instead of adorable squeaks, they use ultrasonic waves. Sound waves too high-pitched for humans to hear. When you reverse, the sensors send out these waves like, "Hello! Any walls out there?" If the waves hit something, a wall, a trash bin, that annoying metal post you swear wasn't there last week, they bounce back to the sensor. Your car times how long the echo takes to return, does some quick math, and goes, "Object detected. Begin panicking." This is why the beeping goes from mild suggestion to screaming in terror the closer you get. In short, the sensor sends sound waves. Waves bounce off objects. The car measures the time. Car warns you before you embarrass yourself in front of strangers. It's simple, elegant, and honestly way more reliable than the "I think I have enough space if I just trust the universe" method. Most modern cars use ultrasonic sensors, those small, circular dots located along the bumper. These devices contain a transmitter, sends sound. A receiver hears the echo. A microcontroller, the brain that calculates distance. Here's the fun part. Ultrasonic waves are super short range. They're not meant to detect things from far away. That's radar's job. Parking sensors work within 1.5 to 2.5 meters. Basically, parking distance. Not save me from highway disaster distance. They're best at detecting walls, bushes, poles, garbage cans, your neighbor's motorcycle that shouldn't be parked behind your car, the curb you swear you didn't hit, but absolutely did. But they struggle with really skinny objects. Absorbent materials, like soft bushes. Weather. Rain can interfere a bit. Ultrasonic sensors aren't perfect, but compared to a human trying to twist their neck around, like an owl, they're still winning. And yes, if your sensor gets dirty, covered in mud, or smothered in dust, it can't hear properly. It's like trying to listen through a pillow. Some modern vehicles use radar or electromagnetic sensors instead, especially on high-end models. Radar sensors use radio waves, which travel farther and are less affected by rain or dirt. They can detect objects more precisely, including moving ones, though for parking, the object is usually not attacking you, unless it's a runaway shopping cart. Electromagnetic parking sensors, meanwhile, create an invisible field around your bumper. When something enters that field, the car goes, "Intruder alert!" Probably a wall. These don't need holes drilled into the bumper, which means they look cleaner. They're quieter, no ultrasonic clicking. They can sense weirdly shaped objects better. But they're also more sensitive, sometimes too sensitive. A leaf, beep. A shadow, beep. Air molecules getting a little too close, beep, beep, beep. So if your car goes berserk in an empty parking lot, congrats. You probably have electromagnetic sensors. Parking sensors don't just beep randomly. There's actual logic behind the chaos. Your car converts distance into beep speed. Far away object, slow. Chill beeps medium distance, faster. Hey, maybe be careful. Beeps, very close. Bee! The car equivalent of shouting, stop! Different zones of your bumper use different sensors, allowing your car to tell you where the threat is. Left, right, center, or everywhere at once because you got too close to everything. Some cars even show visual bars on the dashboard, because apparently beeping wasn't anxiety-inducing enough. This system works so well that parking sensors have reduced minor backing accidents dramatically. They're basically the unsung heroes saving thousands of bumpers every day. Meanwhile, backup cameras are like, yeah, cool, I'll show you the wall. But that beeping thing behind me, that's the real MVP. So, how do parking sensors detect walls? They use ultrasonic echolocation, radar in some models, electromagnetic fields in others, quick calculations, and a lot of very dramatic beeping. They're small, reliable, and absolutely determined to stop you from bumping into something you swear wasn't there 5 seconds ago. So next time your car suddenly screams at you while parking, don't get annoyed. Appreciate it. Because honestly, it's doing a better job of paying attention than you are. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.